What's up, guys? MattWic here, and we are back with our NHL 24 Draft 2 Glory. No, I'm just kidding. This is our Testing the Draft series. As you can see, and probably by the title of this video, if it's what I want to make it, we made the playoffs in year 2. So absolutely unbelievable progress for our team, coming from only having 65 points to almost 100-point season here. In year 2, and as you can see, last 10 we kind of struggled. We're kind of limping into the playoffs a little bit here, but a great season nonetheless. And as you can see, one of our leaders that we picked up, which I showed in the last video, Patrick Kane, he had a great season for us. A couple things we'll go over before we do the playoff sim is going to be, we'll show some of the stats. So as you can see, Patrick Kane, 86 points, point per game player, plus 14. He had a great season for us. 17 points on the power play, which seems a little bit low, but I'll let you guys let me know about that. Other than that, I mean, a lot of progression from our younger guys. Peyton Krebs, great on the first line. I think he's up to an 84 overall now, which is huge. After he came in as a 78 overall, playing first line minutes, and he fit right in. Plus 17, 68 points. Really can't complain about that. He had Jason Zucker, who we also signed on that top line with him, and as you can see there, he panned out pretty well for us. A good first line player to play with some of our young guys. Cam Atkinson actually had a pretty good season as well, which was a little bit surprising, because I thought he was going to be a guy that we were going to trade at some point. And then same Anthony Mantha. I really didn't think we were going to make playoffs this year at all. So this was a little bit of a shock for me. Kind of changed up my plans on what I wanted to do, but we were still able to keep some of our draft, or get some draft picks back, and I'll show you guys what we did. Actually, I don't know if I can pull up the proposed trade, so we'll see about that. But as you can see here, Wyatt Johnson, a little surprising since he is listed as a sniper, 83 overall, which is pretty good at 21 years old. Only 17 goals, but 40 assists. So, I mean, I don't really know how to feel about that. 10% shooting percentage. It's a little bit low, so it could come up. So maybe 20, 25 goal scorer next season. We'll have to monitor that. But he didn't play bad at all. Jeff Carter, the ageless wonder, 40 years of age, 45 points. So he's still kicking it. He played a little bit on our third line and mostly on the fourth line this year. 12 minutes a night. So, I mean, it's not like he was playing a ton for us, but he was playing second power play minutes because I believe he fit better on that line as opposed to any of our other younger guys who were listed as like two-way forwards. For some reason, Carter's still listed as a sniper, which I'd rather put him as a two-way forward in my mind as a Penguin fan. Watching him now, I don't even know if he's worth that. Maybe I don't know if you could make a separate tab for him as just like other and put him as that. But as you can see here, we did a couple minus players, but that happens in the sim. It's got to give minuses to somebody. One line always has to eat it. And that was our third line with Connor McMichael, Matthew Nyes, and I think Bunting was there for a good bit of the season. But nothing too big to worry about there. -8, -10. I'm not worried about it at all. They're still young, still got room to grow. 43 points for McMichael, playing on the third and fourth line, bouncing around there most of the season and only playing 12 minutes. Not bad in my eyes. Defense, I would have liked to see a little bit more out of Bachfest, being an offensive defenseman, 83 overall. So hopefully that doesn't stunt his growth. 25 minutes on the ice per night. We did get an offer for, I think it was Gustav Forsling, middle of the season. And I thought about that a little bit, but at the end of the day, I didn't want to give up the picks. And we have Bachfest already signed to an extension, so that wasn't really something that I wanted to really get into. And as you can see as well, let me see where he's at. Brian Patrick, our rookie, came up. He started the season, I believe, 77 overall. He's up to 82 now, which is not bad at all. Medium franchise. Would hope he would have went up to a high. But he didn't put up the points that I really thought he would in 55 games. +2, and like I said, he went up a good bit in the overall. He was listed as a depth defenseman when he was in the AHL. And as you can see, he put up good numbers down there, which is what led me to call him up. But in the NHL, he really didn't put up the numbers that I thought he would. But I mean, he's only 18 years old, 13 points, and he went up, 5 overall. So I'm not really going to complain too much about that. At least he wasn't like a -15 and stunted his growth. In terms of goaltending, sorry if you hear that, I'm just moving my chair up a little bit. In terms of goaltending, Spencer Knight, wow, I actually didn't know, 69 games played for the guy. Holy cow. 39 wins, not bad. Goals against average, you'd like that to be a little bit lower, but I mean, three's not too bad with this how the way the sim works. And then Dustin Wolf played for us up the whole season. Barely got any games in, with him being as high as an overall as he is. The other thing I guess we can go ahead and check is, and sorry guys for not getting a video out a little bit sooner. I know it's been a little bit of time in between videos, but work this week has been absolutely nuts. So haven't had a lot of the willpower to get home and make a video after work, and then the gym after that, and then doing everything you need to do after that. So, but hopefully this weekend we'll get some free time, get some videos up, and have a little bit of fun with this. Still got to start my Calgary GM mode as well, which is on the docket, and I want to get back to my NCAA football one, but with no football being on, it makes it a little bit hard to want to get into that, especially with some of the other games that have been coming out lately. But let's get back into our teams here, or our GM mode here. As you can see, Kaprizov led the league in points with 104, 57 goals, tied with Austin Matthews, which is pretty impressive, but 104 points seems a little low. I can't remember what we had last year as the top points, but I feel like it was higher than that. Let's see, it was 57 the highest goals, those two together. Yep, Kucherov came close. Ovechkin's still tearing it up. He probably already broke that goals record. Adam Fox, 89 assists. Holy cow. And I think I had the scoring engine set to medium, so 2.1% shooting percentage, but 89 assists. So I don't know if I've ever seen a stat line like that. That's pretty impressive. You guys let me know in the comments if you've ever seen something like that, or if that's normal for this game, as this is only being my third GM mode that I've done so far. So let's go back. I want to see plus minus. Austin Matthews 42. Where's Adam Fox? Damn, he's not even up there for plus minus. What was his plus minus? 31. Huh. Interesting. Penalty minutes. I want to see penalty minutes. Who had the most? 177. Jacob Middleton with that mustache. You know he's going to be causing trouble out there on the ice. Time on ice per game. Huh. Thought Bachvist would have been a little higher up there with 24, but damn. You guys are logging some minutes. Other than that, nothing really too crazy. Just make sure none of our guys are up here. Clayton Keller giving the puck away like crazy. Oh, and then there is one of our guys, Jason Zucker, giving the puck away a little bit too much, but plus minus was good, so he was fighting for it back. Let me show you real quick our lines, and then we're going to go ahead and get into this sim. We'll see how long the video is dependent on how we do in the playoffs here. But this is what our lines turned out to be towards the end of the season. This is what I decided to stick with. Nothing too crazy compared to how it was at the beginning of the season. I didn't make any moves just because I didn't really want to go out and grab a bunch of older guys, because I want this to be more about like a development series and like a drafting series, instead of just going out and trading all your picks away, which is what it almost came down to. If you watch that stream that I did, that was the season stream. That was the video before this. Let's go to defense. You can take a look here. Not a ton of I don't think really any growth between any of our guys that we had before that. Really just Patrick coming in. A little bit disappointed that Justin Barron hasn't developed up higher yet, seeing as that he's a medium top 4 potential. But he didn't play bad, so I couldn't really take him out of the lineup. Scratched, we only have Vlasic because I believe Paul Cotter and Kevin Ball, I think is his name. We traded him and those two, and Lucas Dostal, who was down the AHL, for some draft picks. And like I said, I don't know if I can see, I can't see proposed picks, but that was what we ended up going with there, just to get some later round picks back in this year and the next year, just because I think in this year's draft we only had a first, a third, and a sixth, and only having that many picks for a test the draft GM mode really doesn't work. So we had to switch things up there. Let's go ahead. I'll show you guys the playoff picture real quick, and then we'll get right into it against this New Jersey Devils team. Take a look at them and see what they're looking like, and then we'll get at them. I'm really hoping that us and Pittsburgh win as well, so that way we can get a nice little Pittsburgh showdown in the East semifinals there. But in terms of playoffs, I mean, really the only thing, San Jose making it is a little bit outrageous. Anaheim, they could make a jump next year. You never know. Montreal, Martin St. Louis really turned them around. But yeah, other than that, I guess the Penguins making it could be a little bit absurd with how they're playing so far this year. So let's go ahead. Take a look at that New Jersey team GM mode. I was gonna say, yeah, no New Jersey GM mode just yet. Maybe down the road they would be a fun team to do. Let me know what you guys think. I heard that they were maybe looking at getting Markstrom from Calgary, which I think for them would be a heck of a deal, and definitely something that they should pursue. But if you look at their team compared to ours now, they really do have that top end heavy star power. So it's going to be interesting to see if we can match up against that and slow these guys down, because Jack Hughes, it's not going to be easy. Let me see how many points he put up. Only 62 points and a -14. Wow, okay, so that's a little bit surprising. So maybe we do have more of a chance than I thought. Dougie Hamilton, they're on the back end beast. Their defense is pretty nice. Then who do they have in goal? Akira Schmidt. Okay, so if we're going to win this series, this is where it's going to come from, and it's going to be coming from their poor goaltending and their lack of depth. I think that we would have them in depth. Oh, but they do have Phil Kessel, so we'll see. That could turn out to be a problem right there. So let's go ahead. I don't want to make this video too long, just because there's other stuff I got to do today. And like I said, I'm hoping to get some videos up this weekend. So let me go ahead, sim up to this first game. Let's hope that it's a quick series here. Maybe I'll split these videos up too, just to sprinkle them out a little bit while I get stuff situated. Don't want to spoil you guys with 40 minutes videos too much off the bat. So let's go ahead. We'll sim this first game, and we're going to slow sim period by period. I want it to be stressful. So let's go ahead. First period, boys. First period of our franchise's first playoff game. Who is going to be the first one to score the goal? I'm going to put my money on, who do I think is going to score the first goal? I'm trying to think who I have. I'm going to say Cam Atkinson. Cam Atkinson, first goal. So let's go. First period, boys. Okay, no goals in that first period. Fans, tight butthole. That butthole is puckered right now. Same with the players maybe, but we're going to get in that locker room. We're going to loosen these boys up. We're going to tell them, hey guys, we're not supposed to be here this year. Let's go out there, play loose, play fast. Let's kick some ass. Second period. Ooh, I saw 3-1 before this screen came up. I saw 3-1. Who do we got? Who was our first goal scorer? Bachfist. Wow. So I shit talk him there in the beginning of the video, saying that I thought he should have scored more points, and he pops one in for us on the power play. Jesper Bratt gets one back, but not before Jeff Carter, the ageless wonder, comes in and gets one with Wyatt Johnson getting one as well late there in the period. So let's see, can we hold on? We'll do the slow sim for the third period so we can really sweat this one out. Let's see what we're at already on this video. Around 13 minutes. 4-1 Patty Kane. 5-1 Patty Kane. Can he get the natty hattie in the third period? It's not looking like it. Also, I think someone told me while I was on the stream and in the last video that the audio on these is a little bit ahead, so I got to figure that out with the Elgato, what's going on. It is from like 6 years ago, so it makes sense that it might be having some technical difficulties, so that reminded me that I'll have to go in and do that. But first game, not bad at all. First line really tearing it up. Peyton Krebs out there, 3 hits, throwing the body around. You love to see that. Let's go ahead. 5-1 victory, resounding. So no need to make any changes. Let's go ahead. We'll get right into the second game. Deep breaths, guys. Deep breaths. Let's go. We got this. All right, let's go, boys. All right. First game. Are we at home too? I think we're at home. So these games are at home, in front of the crowd. Let's go. Can we get another one? Who's going to score the first period playoff goal in franchise history? My money, Cam Atkinson. Didn't get one last game, getting one today. He's going to get 2 and an assist. Ooh, I saw that. We're down 2-1 in the first. Wyatt Johnson gets the first goal in the first period of a playoff game in our franchise. We're going to have to write that down for the trivia questions later on for the big giveaway. No, I'm just kidding. There's no giveaway. But let's go ahead. Second period, 15 shots to 10. So we're out shooting them. Goaltending's playing well. Also, look at the angle on that shot that he had. Damn. From the back line there at the wall. Snapped it in off the goalie's head. Second period, 4-2. Let's go. Peyton Krebs, Jeff Carter again, and Jason Zucker, our former Penguins connection there, coming up big. Jason Zucker mucking it up around that blue paint, getting us a nice goal there. Peyton Krebs really taking a book out of Wyatt Johnson. The young guys are ripping these shots from the close corners. And then Jeff Carter from that bumper roll in the center ice. Not bad. Can we hold on and take a 2-0 lead? Oh, mucus getting in my nose. Sorry if I'm talking a little bit different. Let's see. Hold them off on the power play. Shots still out shooting them pretty. I wouldn't say pretty heftily. Penalty kill some, or power play. I'm all over the place right now. Kill some time there. We're gonna hold it 4-2. No empty netters. Okay. Not a bad. Peyton Krebs again shows up on that 3-star list, so I think the future is bright here in Pittsburgh. So let's go ahead. 2-0 series lead. Can we make it 3? Can we get our first sweep in franchise history? We just won our first back-to-back, our first home game in franchise history in the playoffs. Can we get our first away game and go up 3-0 and get the sweepy? Let's take a look. First period on the road in New Jersey. Their fans are hostile. They're pissed. Another year down the drain. Can we make it 1-1? Okay, Patrick Kane and Stenlund. I think that's a third or fourth line guy that they had. Probably one of the 79 overall centers. But let's see. Second period, boys. We're getting outshot. They're coming out hot, but we kept it tied. Oh, 2-1. Okay, so we got some work to do here in the third. Let's see if we can come up on them. We need some of these older guys that we have. Not really what I wanted there, but we need some of these older guys. There's one of them, Jason Zucker, to really get us in this game. Show that poise. Oh, and his first playoff goal, Brian Patrick. The crowd goes wild. He ties it up 3-3 on the road. This is insane. Can we get it? Come on, pull it off, boys. You can't let Brian Patrick be wasted like that. Putting in the effort, Jason Zucker, he comes up huge for us. Not even on the power play, just a little wrister from the top of the circle. You love to see it. Let's see, overtime. Can we get our first overtime win? I'm going to say Cam Atkinson with the goal right here. Killed the power play. You love to see that. Are we going to... Oh, power play? Come on, somebody... Oh! I didn't see it. Was it us? Man, I will say, at first I didn't like this screen coming up, but now I kind of do, just because the suspense that I can really sweat these ones out. So let's see. Who got it? Like I said, first overtime goal in playoff history for the franchise. In OT, Cam Atkinson. No! Oh, I really thought that it was going to be us. Oh, but the power play ends and Holtz goes down and just nets it on Spencer Knight. Oh. From the highest of highs to the lowest of lows, we get a goal in every single period, and we waste Brian Patrick's first playoff goal. Peyton Krebs, 3 assists again. This guy is an absolute machine in the playoffs right now. Huge. But nothing really too much to worry about just yet. It's an overtime win after 2 resounding wins in the first 2 games. So we'll leave it how it is. Minnesota has swept San Jose, and everything else is looking pretty even. Anaheim, wow, up on Edmonton. That's a little bit surprising. Let's go ahead and get into game 4. See if Peyton Krebs can get another 6 assists. Let's go ahead. First period, boys. What do you say? 2-0. Brian Patrick, he is on fire. Goals in 2 straight. He has really got that scoring bug biting him in the butt. So let's see. Second period, can we keep it going? Big first period for us, boys. We got the momentum back. They took it for a little bit. It's back on our side. 3-0. Patrick Kane. Let's go ahead. Come on, boys. Spencer Knight's getting us in here. He's getting us out. We're going to go home. We're going to win this series in 5. No jinx. 4-0. Connor McMichael's on the power play. Let's go. Jack Hughes, where you at, boy? You ain't been seen all series. Choke artists, they ain't paying to see you. You ain't doing shit. They're here to see me. They're here to see Brian Patrick. Ooh, and a 4-0 victory. Let's see. Do you think Peyton Krebs is on this 3 stars? Oh, first game that he's not. Spencer Knight, 33 saves. And the shutout. First shutout in franchise playoff history. History is being made in this video, boys. I hope you're enjoying it. This is top tier quality content for you. History in the making. We're about to win our first playoff series. 3-1. 4-0 win in the previous game. We're at home. Let's do this for the fans. First period. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Ooh, he's waking up. He heard me calling him shit in the post-game press conference, and he says, oh yeah, we're going to see about it. We saw about it, and it's 2-1 in the first period. Peyton Krebs really tearing up, and then Justin Barron getting a goal. A little bit of unusual source there. Second period, what do you say? Ooh, Jack Hughes really shoving it up the hoop. Jesper Bratt gets one. Mantha makes it gets us on the board as well, but 4-3, so it's going to come down to this third period. Can we kick? I was going to say sweep. We're not there yet. Can we kick the New Jersey Devils out of the playoffs? A lot of power play switching hands there in the first. Oh, man, 2 quick power play goals by Anthony Mantha before I can even react to the first one. Another one, Wyatt Johnson, putting him in the... Another goal, Patrick Kane. Oh my god, it's a fucking onslaught of goals. 8-4. Holy shit. 5 goals in the third period. And we advance on to the East semifinals. Holy shit. I couldn't even get a reaction into the first one before another one just comes up on the screen. 8-4. Wow. In past GM modes where I'd have a team just absolutely fall apart, it looks like we have the perfect mix. Anthony Mantha with the hat trick. Very nice. First hat trick in franchise playoff history. Anthony Mantha, we will always remember your name, buddy. But wow, history is made, and 8 goals, 5 in the third period to close out the New Jersey Devils. What a series. Let's go ahead. We'll take a quick look. Like I said, I don't want to make this video too long. We're already over 20 minutes. So let's see. Plus, I mean, I feel like we got a lot of action there. That was pretty fun. Jason Zucker, Peyton Krebs, and Patrick Kane all leading the team there. Wyatt Johnson, 3 goals as well. Patrick Kane, 5 goals. Wow, I didn't know he had that many. And Anthony Mantha, all 3 of his came in that last game. 23% shooting percentage, 27% for Zucker. Dude, keep shooting that puck. It's going in. Let's hope we can carry this into the next round. Brand Patrick, 2 goals and an assist for 3 points in the playoffs. I mean, heck, that's almost better than he has in the whole regular season. And then for goalies, Spencer Knight, he's the only one that played. 4 wins, 1 OT loss. Amazing stats. Team's playing huge in front of him. We're woken up, boys. We're woken up. We're ready to go. Let's go ahead, advance on a little bit, see who our opponent is going to be in that second round. Oh, it might be Pittsburgh. Please be Pittsburgh. That'd be so much fun. 3-3. No, Rags, don't ruin this. Please. Come on. This is it. Got one more. This is it right here. We're playing. Oh, the New York Rangers beat the Pittsburgh Penguins in 7 to ruin the Pittsburgh rivalry. It's just like a New York. It was Pittsburgh. We were ready to go. But that's going to be the end of this video here, boys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support on the videos up to this point. Love the comments. I read every single one of them. We'll be coming at you, hopefully, maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Work's, like I said, work's slowed down quite a bit. No, we're not really, but I've just adjusted to it at this point now. So hopefully we'll get the second round of this playoff series up. Hope you enjoyed this video, and more coming on. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the video so far, and peace.